Yeah, no, I thought obviously the first period they were throwing a lot of pucks to the net. Obviously, the first goal we'd like to have back, but I thought we stabilized after first 10 minutes, and at the end of the first period, I think the chances were fairly even. Not they probably a little bit more on their side, and then I thought in the second period we did a really good job on the penalty kill. I thought we got a little bit of momentum from that, and I thought our second period was pretty strong for the most part. Third period, we needed more of a push. We didn't get enough push in the third, which was a little bit disappointing. And I don't want to take anything away from the Penguins. They played well in the third, and they got the victory.
Sure, you're not surprised the way Volley bounced back after the first goal?
I'm not surprised at all. I thought he was excellent after the first goal. I thought he there was moments where they could have made it a 3-1 game, and he came up with some key saves. So I thought he was excellent after the first goal, and we'll look at it. I thought he was moving well. He was crisp. All that. Just the first goal, we'd like that back.
Archie Stapley, Athletic.
Barry, when you're talking about the third and not having enough of a push, some of your more skilled guys, do you just feel like they just weren't winning enough battles to make it make a difference tonight?
Yeah, at the end of the day, I just thought they had more desperation in their game, and I thought we were a little bit light in some areas, and we weren't hard. We didn't make it hard enough on them, and we've got to raise our level. We have that. I was just disappointed that we didn't get our level to the level that we needed it tonight. They were desperate in the battle, and we needed more desperation in our battles. And I thought after the first half of the first and the second, we had that. In the third, we didn't have enough of it.
Arthur, go ahead.
It seemed like some of your breakouts were a little choppy tonight too. Is that pin that on anything they were doing, or just not enough smarts from your guys trying to figure things out?
I think it's a combination of both. I thought they came hard at us, and I thought that we were going back. There's some plays that we went brain dead a little bit. A simple play that we would make, and we didn't execute it, and therefore you spend some time. You get on the wrong side. We threw sometimes ill-advised pucks to areas that we didn't need to, and that was disappointing.
Molly Walker, New Post.
Harry, how do you rectify these slow starts?
Have better. Just come out better. We just got to come out better. There's no magic pill that I can give everybody to take this and we'll have a good start. It comes from within. They've got to simplify. They've got to be ready to go. And I think that I'm sure they're ready to go, but it's just that they've got to, not ease into the game. They got to establish that right off the bat. So it's on the room to do that. They know we've talked about that, getting off to a good start. Best way you can is simplify your game, get after them, get determined, win your battles, and usually it works out that way.